So this is year 4 since we started our blog, Dinkum Tribe, and I just wanted to reflect a little bit on some of the things that I've learned and share some insights about blogging and about being a travel content creator that maybe, if you've been thinking about this, are some things I wish someone had told me at the beginning. So here's, in no particular order, things I wish I knew before I started becoming a travel content creator. The first one is that blogging is a lot of fun, but it is really hard to make money at to begin with. And no course or genius guru is going to necessarily make that happen quickly unless you have full-time energy to devote to it. If you don't have full-time to devote to it, it is very difficult to make it pay a full-time job income quickly. It takes time. It takes at least 6 months before Google even realizes you exist usually, or any other search engine for that matter. There's going to be a lot of things you have to learn if you actually want people to find your blog. It's not enough anymore to just write cool notes. And I think a lot of us have this idea of blogging as kind of an online journal of places we've been, which it can be. But if your aim is to make an income with it, then you have to recognize that that's going to take training. It's going to take some understanding of how search engines work. It's going to take some understanding of how to help people find your stuff. And that took a lot of time, and it's constantly shifting. Search engines update their algorithms all the time, and what people's looking for changes. We had AI suddenly become a huge thing in the last year or two of our blogging, and that shifted the landscape significantly. We had several major Google updates to the search that used to drive a lot of traffic to blogs, and those have changed a lot of things. So if you're coming into travel content creating or blogging, especially blogging, and you're wanting to make a full-time income, be prepared for the fact that it is difficult to make full-time income quickly. Can it be done? Absolutely. However, as a mom who was full-time homeschooling my kids and was trying to do this kind of as a side thing, something that I was doing in addition to all my other stuff, it's been very slow. And that was something I wish I had realized beforehand that someone would have just said honestly. Another insight that I've found is that if you love it, it's still worth doing. I personally love writing about places I've been or writing about places that I'd like to go and putting together articles that help people find what they're looking for in different locations. I love writing city guides for families and saying, these are some really awesome things that we've done, and here's some other really cool things that we want to do that you can do. Here's ways to enjoy a place without having to spend a lot of money. Here's things we learned that were great for our ADHD kids or for our autistic kids, and here's some things that stunk. I love doing that. I've always taken photos everywhere I go all the time, and I've always written a journal. Those were things I did for myself for years, and so for me, the blogging part of that was an extension of what I already loved doing. And so in that way, it is sustainable for me because I enjoy it. I also really enjoy visiting new places and exploring. I enjoy connecting with other people who have traveled to places. It's very life-giving for me. And so in that way, it's been a good fit. And that will probably continue for me. I didn't love short-form video when I started this. That's another insight. I didn't love video. I didn't want to be on video, but it became something I realized that was necessary in the landscape that we're living in now. More and more, especially the younger generations, but more and more of us are using video as a way to find out about a place first, or to connect with people outside of our home area, or even in our home area, but in a way that we can't on the everyday. And so I had to adjust my own expectation on that and be okay with being on video, even though I didn't know how to do it. And I didn't really love being on camera. I still don't. I don't love being on camera. It's not my favorite thing. But it is a great way to connect with people who I would not otherwise connect with. And that's important to me. And so I've learned how to do it. I have to keep tapping my screen because it keeps shutting down. But I've learned how to be making videos and to talk to people online. And so now it's to a point where I can enjoy it and I can just do it. It's not as big of a deal as it once was. It was very intimidating at first. So that was something else that I learned. Another thing I learned is that if you want to get paid to travel, you are probably going to have to actually pitch places and not just wait for them to find you. If you want to start traveling quickly and get paid for stuff, you're going to have to do the work of finding places that will pay you. It's not just a start making content and they'll find you. Most of people are not going to find success at that. There's always the one, the overnight wonders. Those do happen, but those are rare. Most people who are making money traveling are doing it by finding their own clients until they have gotten big enough or well known enough to the point where clients come to them. That's something I wish I had realized sooner in the game. So if you're a travel content creator or a blogger or any of these things are things you've thought about, hey, shoot me up with your questions, send me your questions. Or if you would like to contribute to this conversation, if you're a content creator and you want to say, hey, this is some stuff I've learned, I'd love to hear it from you. All right, have a great day.